Alright, we're back with another vlog. It's going to be in the shop again. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of the Kalahari pit box, which that means we haven't got our truck frame back yet. Eddie had messaged me last week that the frame itself needed a new bay bar and hoop bar on the left side. Whenever you stub a race car and you cut the stub off of it, you only have so much metal to work with the bars coming back on the frame. So that truck had been stubbed a couple times before, I believe, if maybe once. But for sure, he wanted to make sure it was right, and I fully understand that. So I know he's putting a lot of effort into it. I really appreciate that. Hopefully next week, the next video that we're going to do is us bringing it home. When it comes home, that's going to be all hands on deck to get it done. We got to order some parts for it. Those should be here by the time the truck comes in. And then we got to get it ready for April. With Caleb's car, you saw in the last video, I got the motor out of it. Cale came over and we cleaned a little bit of the frame up and just went over a couple things. It didn't take long. We're kind of just tearing apart little things just to see what we can find right now as we're in a lull. So with Caleb's car, we got to get the motor out. When the motor gets sent out, the seals will be gone through, oil leaks will be gone. We're still waiting on his seat, so when the seat comes in, then we'll put that in the car, and when he's here, that's when we'll put in there. That way he's the most comfortable. We'll make it how he wants it. So with that, the idea was for today's video is to kind of go over the first 4 races for the truck schedule. I think what I'll do is since we got time now, and hopefully in four more races total, we'll have a little bit of time, but we'll kind of do a track preview on the tracks we're going to go to with the truck series, and then even with Caleb's car too. So the very first race for the truck series is going to be April 10th. It's going to be called their Icebreaker, and that's going to be, I believe, a 40 to 50 lap truck race. It's going to be at Dells Raceway Park. So the information on the Dells Raceway Park, I'm going to cheat a little and read off my laptop here. The Dells Raceway Park is a third mile asphalt track. You've seen it in our previous vlogs where we took the race car there and ran as a sportsman. I really like that track personally. You can make the outside work, you can make the inside work, and it's all about setting yourself up for the best corner and knowing where the bumps or little trick areas are of the track. So really looking forward to going to somewhere that's comfortable to me in a brand new truck. New series to me anyway. That way I have a little bit of familiarity to running a track that I know at least. So I'll put a little clip here before or after I'm talking about what the track looks like. A couple video, like in car, but you guys have seen it before. So the truck series goes there a couple of times, and it's a beautiful facility. If anybody who's watching this is within a driving distance, or even if it's a little bit more than driving distance, I really encourage you to go see that track. It's one of the nicest facilities around central Wisconsin for racing, and it's going to probably be a packed grandstands and pit area for the Icebreaker. I'm really looking forward to going back there to get our season off to a start. So stop number 2 on the schedule is going to be Madison for the trucks. That's going to be the Joe Shear Classic on May 1st. Looking forward to going there because that's a track I've never had any laps on before. I've been there to watch, but really excited to cross that track off my list of tracks I've been to and made laps on. It's a pretty racy joint. It's half mile. It's got a little bit of bumps in 1 and 2, it looks like, and it looks like you pick up some good speed there. It looks like a pretty big momentum track for the trucks. So I'm really looking forward to going there. I believe they raced there twice this year. Both races will be broadcasted. I'll put a link below on the actual streaming service that provides that. With that streaming service, they follow the ARCA Midwest Tour, and for some of the Midwest Tour races, we are a support division, so they will broadcast us in there as well. So if you're not able to get out to the track, support that service, because I think that's a great thing to broaden the horizons for short track racing, is to show it off as much as we can so that it keeps going the way it is. So again, stop number 2 is going to be Madison. Really excited to go there. It'll be different in a truck though, just with everything to get used to on the truck side, and then a new track side too. So you guys will be with us there at the vlog, and we'll see how that one goes. So stop number 3 is going to be Marshfield Motor Speedway. That's another half-mile track right after Madison, which is a half mile. But the biggest difference between those two is Madison's got some banking to it. Marshfield's pretty flat. So I personally really like Marshfield. You have been with us there, actually. If you look back at a couple videos, that's where Riley got his first super late model win. We vlogged that for him last summer. So if some track footage, if you wanted to see some, would be a great one on his video there. So I'm really looking forward to going back to Marshfield. Haven't raced there in a long time, so to get back behind the wheel of something there is going to be special. I personally really like how that track races. It's gonna be interesting going back there with the trucks, especially with a 10-inch tire versus me. I've always raced on an 8-inch or 7-inch tire there. So getting back there is gonna be fun. I don't know if that's gonna be broadcasted or not. So either way, we'll have a vlog series on it. But really looking forward to get back to a track that I feel comfortable at for stop number 3. So stop number 4, last one we're going to talk about on this little series, is going to be State Park Speedway. So that is technically a quarter mile of a track, and I absolutely love this place. I know some people do, some people don't, but I absolutely love going to State Park Speedway. So when they announced that the trucks were going to go back there, I couldn't have been more excited. State Park is such an interesting track because you really have to kind of get in a zone with your throttling. You got to really make sure that you hit your marks in the corners, because there's a lot of little dips and bumps and little oddities in this track because of the surface is so old. It makes for such a fun time to race at, which I'm sure people who are watching that have raced there that don't like it are probably screaming at me right now. But I really like racing there. I've won one feature there in a pure stock. It was a really exciting race. That's when we had pink rims on the car. I'll try to put up a picture or a video clip of that car going around there. But to go back there with a truck, it's going to be interesting only because you really have to manage how you're going to pass people. There's not a lot of outside passing there. It's a lot of bumping and manhandling and trying to get your nose in places maybe where it doesn't quite belong, but try to leverage up a spot if you can. So racing there is going to be a lot of fun. I haven't raced there since 2013, another track that I haven't been to for a long time. But really looking forward to going back to State Park and trying my hand at it one more time. So those are the first 4 tracks we're going to go to this year with the truck. I forgot to mention with the Dells, that's a racetrack Caleb's also going to race this year. So we'll go there a couple of times. I think we'll be there a total of 3 or 4 times this year to run total between him and I. I know this was kind of a different type of video than we normally do, and I know that it might not be as exciting as cars on track or thrashing on something to make it go to the racetrack. So hopefully by next week we'll have a frame in house for the truck and we'll start putting that back together. We've got a lot of work to do there before April. But I just wanted to show you guys what tracks we're going to go to. We're going to try to do this after we run State Park. I'll try to do a rundown of the next couple of tracks that are on the schedule for us and on Caleb's schedule. If you want to know our full schedules between Caleb and I, the best place to find them is either the Vlog 51 Facebook page, which I'll put a link below, or Kevin Berg Motorsports Facebook page, and I'll put a link below in that also. They'll have our full schedule for the year. Obviously that's subject to change. Some things might come up, tracks might get added, things like that. So if anything changes, we'll let you guys know on that. If you could also subscribe to this channel, that would be really great for us. We're trying to branch out a little bit and try to get a little bit more subscribers and followers so that this can get a little bit bigger, just to show off how premier the Wisconsin short track racing is. I think it's probably some of the best racing in the country, hands down. I think there's a reason why a guy like Ty Majeski or Luke Fenhouse or Casey Johnson, the list goes on and on of how many super late guys went down to the snowball and did well, have won the snowball. Rich Bickle has won countless snowballs. So I think that where we are as a state of racing, we're really blessed to be in central Wisconsin for racing. So I really want to show off what this state has to offer, and by doing that, reaching out on YouTube to show how fun it is to race and how great it is to race here. So you guys could like and comment, subscribe, share this page, tell your friends about it, co-workers, anybody you might think that is interested in racing, show it to them, and above all, make it to a short track race this year. Take a friend, take a family member. One more person through the door might be that one more person that just helps keep that racetrack going. I do listen to a lot of racing podcasts, and I don't want to get on too much of a soapbox here, but I just listened to some emotion behind Beech Ridge Speedway getting shut down, and that was a lot of people's home tracks, and to hear the emotion behind how hard that is on people, I don't want us to have that happen here in central Wisconsin. I want to see all these tracks thrive and keep short track racing around, because at the end of the day, I don't think there's a lot of people looking to buy land and put a whole bunch of pavement down on it and open up a short track. So at this point, all the tracks we have going are a blessing that we can go race every weekend and have such good racing, only 4 hours, 5 hours apart. So get to your local short tracks, take a friend, take a family member, subscribe to this page, like, comment, share, head over to Kevinburg Motorsports, give that a like to keep up where we're going to go. And hopefully the next video we will have a little bit more hands-on on building the truck up for this race season. So thank you for watching, and again, thanks to all of our sponsors, Kalahari this year, Witten Law Offices, the Vlog 51 page. Really looking forward to the 2022 season, and we'll bring you guys along with us. Thanks for watching.